Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So the topic here we are going to discuss it is the occurrence of group 6A elements that we have already learned about their some properties that are called as general properties of the group 6A elements according to their atomic number, mass number and their physical states as well. So now here just check out the group 6A elements in which the first one element is oxygen. Then we have sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. These are basically the group 6 elements in which the atomic number of oxygen is 8, sulfur is 16, selenium is 34, tellurium is 52, and for polonium we have 84. Now here we will discuss about their occurrence, that where did they find. So first one we have the occurrence of the oxygen. So basically oxygen is found out in the form of free state, or it can be formed in the combined state. So the first one here, we have oxygen is present in the free state, in which we talk about its atmospheric air, which is almost 21%. If we talk about the atmosphere, then it contains air, in which the air's composition is consisting of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and other rare gases. Now, where did they are present? Or what is their percentage? Nitrogen is almost 78 to 79% present in the Earth's atmosphere. Oxygen is almost 21%. So this is the atmospheric air that contains free oxygen in this percentage. Next, if we talk about the water, the structure of water, here we have H2O, which contains two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. And in water, it is present almost 80 to 90%, that is its free state oxygen. After this, if we talk about the oxygen which is present in the combined state, it is present in the plants as well as in animals, and percentage is 60 to 70%. And if we talk about the minerals of the oxygen, that in what percentage of the oxygen is present in the minerals, it is 45 to 50% of oxygen is present, in which it may be present in the form of its oxides, in which the oxygen is removed and they are converted into free metals by the process of metallurgy. So basically, if we talk about the ores, these ores are called as minerals that contain considerably amount of the metals, and we have to remove that oxygen. So this oxygen is also usable after a simple process of metallurgical operations. So this was a simple occurrence of the oxygen in Earth's atmosphere we have. Now here we have occurrence of the sulfur. That what is the percentage of sulfur present in the Earth atmosphere? Sulfur mainly occurs as a free element. It is present in Texas, Louisiana, and in USA and in Sicily in Italy. So these two cities contain high percentage of the sulfur in USA and Italy respectively. Basically, we talk about the hydrogen sulfide gas, whose formula is H2S. Here, the sulfur is present in it. It is an active volcanic areas. So the volcanic areas or the volcanic eruption contain hydrogen sulfide gas, and it is nearly Algeria and near Nevada and in Kenya. So main is in the Kenya. On the other hand, it is also present in the copper pyrites, which formula is CuFeS2. So CuS FeS, which is cuprous iron sulfide. It contains sulfur, its amount, and this is also iron pyrite, whose formula is FeS2, in which sulfur is present in more concentration as compared to the iron, and it is also present in other parts of the world. So basically, the color of the sulfur here we have yellow, but when we start to melt it out, it changes into the brown mass with the passage of time. After selenium, sulfur, we have occurrence of selenium. Selenium is basically present in two states, in inorganic form and in organic form. When we talk about its inorganic form, then it is present in the traces of insulfides. It is present as iron pyrides, chalcopyrides, zinc blende, as well as in organic form, it is present as protein bound vegetables in animals, which is selenium matte and selenium cis. So these two forms of selenium are present. On the other hand, it is present in the rare minerals. We also contain the selenium in drinking water like selenite, selenate, and its percentage or its amount is less than 2 microgram per liter, which is very less. And when we talk about its technical percentage, then lead chamber slurry that was in 1817 in Brazilius, it was also containing the selenium's amount. Here we have the picture of the selenium, which is a solid mass, and its color is from black to some or pale yellowish color, that is like the mud color basically. So this was the occurrence of selenium. Then we have occurrence of tellurium. If we talk about the atmospheric tellurium, then it is present in volcanoes and other natural sources. It is present in coal power stations. It is present in copper smelters, the process of smelting that we use to find the pure copper, that is almost 99.9% pure copper. When we do this, it also added up the tellurium in the atmosphere. It is also present near lakes. And if we talk about the distance lake, that lake tellurium retention, it is inversely related to the relative catchment area which contain tellurium. Here we have the picture of the tellurium, which is a solid mass and from transparent to dark black or some brownish color in nature. After tellurium, we have the occurrence of polonium, which is the last one element of the 6A elements, and its symbol is Po. Polonium is basically a very rare element in nature because of its short half-life of all its isotopes. So polonium has a lot of isotopes in which what does mean by the half-life? Half-life is the time. For example, here we have polonium. Its mass is 50 gram. Now, when it is converted into 25 gram by the process of disintegration or radioactive element, the time in which it is converted from 50 to 25, that time is called as its half-life. It is found in the uranium ores at about zero point 0.1 milligram per metric ton, or we can say that 1 part in 10 ton, which is approximately 0.2% of the abundance of radium. The amounts in the earth crust are not harmful basically, but polonium has been found in tobacco smoke from tobacco leaves that were grown in the phosphate fertilizers. So its high percentage is harmful, but if we take its less percentage, then it would not affect the human beings. So here we have the picture of the polonium, which is from yellowish to black. It's a combination of two colors in nature. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in the comment section. After this, we will talk about the comparison of the oxygen and sulfur, that what are their similarities and what are their differences. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.